Hey guys, we're back again. Time for some Bawigana Dollar Store Cinema. What the heck did we just say? Oh, it's Dollar Store Cinema. Time for another episode. This time we're looking at SFX Retaliator. I guess you could just say Special Effects Retaliator. Either way, call it whichever one you want. I guess you could just call it Retaliator. Save yourself a lot of trouble. But anyways. Special Effects Retaliator is another one of those late 70s, early 80s movies, or at least it feels like it. And essentially it's the same played out theme I think a lot of you guys have probably seen in a decent movie. Guy's wife gets kidnapped, he's got to fight for his wife back, got to blow up a bunch of foot soldiers. What?
What?
Okay, I'm stealing stuff from other reviews. This is bad. I'm already on a roll.
But the weirdest thing about the movie is in the very beginning, it's just a bunch of guys shooting at each other, and you don't know who the bad guys are.
Yeah, it's pretty illogical if you think about it. They're just shooting at each other. You have no clue who's the bad guy, who's the good guy, and what the hell they're shooting at each other for. It's just like, oh, they're shooting at each other. I thought it was like the start of it because it says special effects, like the guy was supposed to be one of the guys shooting at him, but I guess not. Turns out it was like some deal for some drugs. Yeah, like that's been done a million times, right?
Yeah.
It's been done a million times, but okay. That's not bad. You know, at least it's got solid storyline there to begin with. So we gotta go on. Let's get through some more of it. What happens? Bam. The guy's driving like some old Chevy or something like that. And the funny part about it is throughout the movie, the Chevy gets shot up by bullets, blown up, all kinds of stuff. And every time you see like the cracked out windows and stuff, and then they cut to another scene where the windows are fixed again. It's got some of the worst movie mess-ups ever. Like they forgot what was in the last scene, so they're like, "Well, screw it. Let's shoot some more film here." It's hilarious as far as that's concerned, and they're really trying to be. It's actually trying to be a good movie. It's trying hard, and it's actually pretty decent, except for the fact that it's pretty dark, like most of these films we get from the dollar store. I mean, the video's not excellent, so you get a few dark scenes. Because let me tell you. Shooting back in the 70s, 80s with those film type cameras, you never know how much light exposure you need until you've already developed it. Either that, or you have to be very experienced. And the fact that these guys are probably doing it on a small budget means they don't have much experience.
Well, hey man, at least it's not as bad as that one where you see the microphone right there in the bottom.
Yeah, it's not as bad as Get Christie Love, which does have good lighting, I must admit. It has some pretty good lighting. But they show boom mics and everything else in this, so it doesn't have that problem, thank goodness. But it's pretty enjoyable, especially the night scenes where you expect it to be dark. It's ample, it's decent. I suggest turn up the brightness on your TV to get the right picture. It's one of those where your standard settings are not going to work. Just use some setting manipulation on your TV and have fun. It's a pretty decent movie, pretty decent story, pretty decent everything about it. It's not anything to say it's excellent or anything. It's just really decent. I mean, what do you expect? It says SFX Retaliator, and it's got a bunch of people you've never heard of from a studio you've probably never seen a movie from, period. So, you know, given all those qualities, it's at least halfway decent. I'd say it's at least a B average. You know, it's something decent. You want to toss it on, want to get something to blur you out for the, how many minutes, 75 minutes that it's on, so go for it. Yeah,
it's not too long.
It's not bad, it's not too long, and it's pretty decent. They do a lot of stuff like arrow shots and stuff that would have cost money to have, so at least they invested enough in the movie. They didn't invest in correct lighting or damaged vehicles, but at least they did what they could. Now we have another copy of this, I don't know what we're going to do with it. Maybe we should send it to somebody. Could it be you, or you and back?
Yeah.
No, I don't know what we're going to do. I guess if you have a movie you don't want and you really want to watch Special Effects Retaliator, I guess we could send it to you.
Yeah.
If you're willing to give us something else for it. I mean, I don't care how bad the movie is, but no pornos. No pornos. Don't be sending me any of your scary, nasty pornos. I know some of you freaks out there on the internet, you love the scary, nasty porno movies, and I ain't watching it. I got enough warped things in my head already.
Yeah.
The internet's already given me plenty of warped things to watch. I just think I need something else. Anyways, so check out Special Effects Retaliator if you see it in the dollar store.